We're going to be making chili mac. Do you even know what that is?
No.
Okay, then you better let me host the video. Okay. We have about 2 cans worth of leftover Cheaters chili. We've done a video on Cheaters chili in the past. Or you can just use canned chili. Ours already has onion and a little bit of cheese and lots of flavor already in there. All right, so first we're going to start by adding in all of our ingredients. 2.5 cups of pasta or 1 pound of pasta. We're going to add that to our chili pot. Very good. And then we're going to add 1 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes with jalapenos. Get it close and then it won't splash. Very nice. Okay, now we need to add some water. 2.5 cups. We don't need to measure it, dear. Okay, 2.5 cups of water. Don't worry, it's not hot yet. I don't even have it turned on.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. All right, now you're going to need to switch me spots. All right, so we're just going to turn this on high to get it warmed up really quick, and then we're going to turn it down to a simmer once we get this boiling. Okay, go ahead and start stirring that while we add some seasonings. We're going to need 2.5 teaspoons of beef broth or beef base. This is stuff I'm new to, and it's actually pretty decent for a powder. Orrington Farms. Yeah, it's pretty good. So 2.5 teaspoons of that. Those were a little bit full.
You do not
This stuff's kind of salty, so that's why we're not adding salt.
Grandma, you do not want to miss this.
What?
These that you have?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I'll give it a second. I'm going to add some more that you're going to have to stir up. Okay, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of cumin. We already have cumin in our pre-made chili. That's why we're just going to add a little bit more to flavor the sauce. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'll get her. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of chili powder. And 1/2 of a teaspoon of minced garlic. There you go. Now we're just going to bring that to a boil.
It's just like making a potion, but different.
Yeah, and you want to stir frequently so your beans don't burn to the bottom. While we're waiting for this to boil, we're going to grate 2 cups of shredded cheddar. I don't recommend using pre-shredded cheddar because it doesn't melt very well. Once you bring that up to a low boil, we're going to turn that way down to a very low simmer. We're going to put a lid on it. We're going to let that simmer for 10 minutes. We're going to come and stir it every few minutes. Okay, we don't want that chili to stick to the bottom and burn. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, we'll see you in 10 minutes. So now that your 10-minute timer has gone off, just go ahead and turn that burner off. Give it one more stir to make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. And then put that lid back on. And we're going to wait about 5 to 7 minutes. And just let that finish soaking up the rest of that fluid without a flame, or it's going to stick to the bottom of our pan here. Just going to lift that lid. All that liquid should be absorbed now. Just enough in there to stir and melt in that cheese. Okay, we have 2 cups of shredded cheese. We actually have a little bit more. We're going to put 2 cups of cheese. Get that stirred in there so that it melts. Smells amazing. And now with this last little bit, you can sprinkle that right on top of your dish and let it look all pretty. Or you can sprinkle a little bit on top of your bowls. I'll just do it just like that. And then while that's cooling down and melting, there we go. We'll let that sit for about 3 more minutes so that cheese can melt and we'll be ready to eat. Just so you guys know what it's like when you have an actual child helper, because they're learning still. They're not professionals yet. This is what it looks like when they grate the cheese for you. Look at this mess. It's all over the place. And look at this floor. Oh my gosh. Okay. But there's only one way to learn how to do it. Oh my. So we'll be spending the next 5 minutes on our hands and knees after dinner, of course. All right. Now that we've let this melt for a few minutes. Gosh, that looks good. Yum. Doesn't that look delicious? Time to eat. We'll see you guys next time.